What's up, YouTube? It is finally here. The rival war is finally here, and I'm going to be going up against my brother Q-Dogg. And let's get this battle on the way. This is going to be Rival War 1, Battle 1. This is the start of our war. And he's going to send out his Mewtwo first, and I'm going to send out my Gouge. I don't know if his Mewtwo has Mega Stone on it or not. But he switched out, most likely believing that I'm going to switch out, because I am going to switch out, because that would be done for me to stay in, because he can take me out with one hit. So he switches out his Mewtwo to the Gigalith, and I switch out my Gouge to my Doublé. Here he makes a double switch, figuring that my Doublé is going to do really well against his Gigalith, and he's right. So I Swords Dance, knowing that he wasn't going to stay in, and he's gonna extra sensory me, probably thinking I was gonna switch out, which I'm not going to, and it's gonna hit my Doublé, and it's not very effective, but he flinches me, and then he Hydro Cannons me, and he takes out my Doublé. My Doublé has done nothing already. He has knocked out my Pokemon. So now his Greninja has to recharge because he used Hydro Cannon, and I'm gonna bring my Gouge back out and Sludge Bomb him. So he switches his Greninja out and he goes back into his Gigalith. I'm guessing he wants to use Earthquake on me because he knows that Gouge is poison, and he may think that I don't have a water type move on my Gouge, but he's gonna learn the hard way. But his Gigalith gets poisoned from my Sludge Bomb, and now I'm gonna Hydro Pump it, and I'm gonna return the favor to him, showing him that, oh yeah, I can take out your Pokemon too, and it ain't gonna do anything to me. So it's down 1-1, and we both have 5 Pokemon apiece. He's gonna bring out his Ampharos now, and I forgot this thing had Dragon Pulse, but it's not gonna do too much to me. It did about half, but it's not gonna do too much to me. I knew my Gouge would be able to take anything anyway. And I'm gonna Toxic it just in case it wants to Mega Evolve, because all his Pokemon on his team, I believe, except for Greninja, can Mega Evolve, and I don't want to sit there and give them a chance to beat up whatever Pokemon of mine that they can beat up. So I'm going to switch out now after toxicking his Ampharos, and I'm going to bring in my Auroras. My Auroras is my special wall and my special attacker. This thing right here, like I've already said before in one of my previous videos, oh my gosh, that was a critical hit. Like I said in my previous videos, my Auroras, you know, that's one of my favorite fossil Pokemon. And his Ampharos did do a lot to me with that Thunder, but that was a critical hit as well, as you saw, so that did double the damage. Now I got my light screen set up, so I'm in a pretty good, what am I doing with my camera? But I'm pretty good to go right now. So I switch out because he switched in his Lucario, and I'm going to switch in my Blazing Cannon. He was like, no. So he switched his Lucario out and brought in his Greninja, and I'm like, fine, you mean you want to switch like that on my Blazing Cannon? Are you sure? So I Mega Evolve my Blazing Cannon, and I'm like, okay, here's my chance. I can sweep him. My Blazing Cannon is going to be Speed Boost regardless. Even if I didn't Mega Evolve, it was going to be Speed Boost, and I set up that bulk up on him because I already figured that I could take anything, at least one hit from him. So I'm going to bulk up not once but twice, and if he wants to use the water move, go right on ahead. My Blazing can take one move from any Pokemon, and it does. He uses his Hydro Cannon, which brings my Blazing Cannon down to 17 HP. And after 2 bulk ups, whether it was one bulk up or not, I Sky Uppercut and I took out his Greninja. And I'm like, yes, I'm faster than he is, and I'm good to go. And I just realized my life screen just went down. That's why I knew I could take anything he wanted to throw at me. So I'm still faster than any Pokemon he wants to bring out, and I got 2 bulk ups. And so I'm like, I should be able to take this Mewtwo out with one Blaze Kit, and no, it doesn't even go down. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what just happened? Like, I should have been able to knock out his Mewtwo with one Blaze Kit after 2 bulk ups, but it managed to survive. So now I'm like, okay, Mewtwo, strong Pokemon right here, high special attack, I have to do something about that. So I put my light screen back up, and he misses his Focus Blast. If he didn't miss that Focus Blast, I would have been in a lot of trouble. So he's gonna use Focus Blast again, predicting my Auroras to stay in, and he misses and thunderbolts me. My Samurai, which just came in, it's gonna bring me down to the yellow, but because my light screen is up, I can take it. And my Samurai has max speed, so he's gonna take out this Mewtwo with one Razor Shell. I'm looking good right now. Now I lost some Pokemon, I lost my Mega, but I'm looking good right now. He hasn't used a Mega yet. I don't know which one of his Pokemon he's gonna use as a Mega right now, but all I know is I have to get rid of his threats. And just as I'm thinking that, his Lucario Mega evolves on me. And I'm like, this is the one. This is the one I'm gonna have to deal with. So I'm already thinking to myself, I gotta do something. He close combat, bring my Torterra all the way down to 34. My Torterra EB spread is attack and defense, so I knew I could take one physical move really well from Mega Evolved Lucario. And my brother realized this. He's like, okay, since that's what you want to do, I'm just gonna power myself up. So he power up punches my Samurai, and then he close combat my Samurai. I guess he just was like, man, if you're gonna be switching another Pokemon, I'm just gonna take it out with a close combat, one hit, one kill, goodbye. So my Samurai is gone. I wanted to save my Torterra for later, so I put my Torterra away for now. And his Lucario is. It has that special attack as well, his Dragon Pulse. It almost took my Dragalge out, but because he used close combat, I was able to get that one good Hydro Pump in, and I took out that Lucario, and I was like, oh, major threat is gone. So now my brother's like, okay, look, Michael, like, you're not about to beat me like this. He was like, we've been rivals for a long time, so I'm gonna switch out my Dragalge and bring in my Torterra for Death Fodder. Like, I wanted to save it, but I can't really save it anymore because this Gengar is gonna outspeed everything, and I needed a safe switch into my Aurora so I can set up my light screen. So he's gonna use Destiny Bond. I was like, why? Like you have full HP. And I see why, because I should have used the light screen first, but I see why he did that, and I hyper beamed him with my Auroras after he used Destiny Bond, and that's of course gonna take down my Auroras, and I was like, oh. And for the ones who's asking, like, how does hyper beam hit a ghost type Pokemon? Aurora's refrigerate special ability that it has allows it to turn normal type moves into ice type moves. Down to my last Pokemon, Dragalge, he's got his Ampharos, and he Dragon Pulses me, takes down my Dragalge. I thought I would be faster, but I wasn't. And that's going to be in game right there. So my brother's beating me. It's 0-1 now for me, but that's okay because this rival war is going to still continue onward. It's going to be more battles, and we're going to see who's going to win this rival war #1. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to me, and there's going to be more to come. So thank you for watching.